Hey, what's up guys? We're doing a two-part video, maybe four-part, I don't know. I'm just kind of freestyling it. But anyways, we're going to be doing a video showcasing all the white streaks that we have in stock and seeing what each one does, what the strengths and weaknesses of each type is, and also because so many are asking about the marking chalk. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I have no clue what the marking chalk is. When we ordered it, all the paperwork was in Japanese and we saw it, we're like, let's just try it out, we'll see what it is. If we don't like it, we won't order it again. But you know, it all comes on a big pallet from Japan, so you try it, we'll see what happens. I have done some tags with it and I will say it writes really smooth. I don't know how buffable it is, I don't know how permanent it is. We just don't know because it says chalk, but it's clearly like an oil bar. So, I mean, is it water-based? Is it oil-based? I don't know, but it feels oily. It doesn't feel chalky, like chalk. So, I think the best thing to do is just to see how it stacks up against the others. Of course, we're bringing back the Hobo, the ArtPrimo Streaker, the Sakura. We're gonna try them on a variety of surfaces, and that way you guys can see how they best suit your needs. But yeah, let's just get started. Let's go do some tags and see how they write, and then we'll move on from there. See you guys in a second. All right, dope. We got the streakers outside here. Just buffed out the dumpster, so we're gonna try it out on a blue backdrop. Should show up really nicely on here. And remember, we got two solid paint sticks. We got the ArtPrimo Hobo marker, which is your classic, like you know, train painter streaker type thing. And then we got the guitar chalk, which is like the unknown at the moment. The AP solid marker, which, you know, you all know this one, very similar to the old school streakers. And then of course we have the classic Sakura. So let me hit this dumpster really quick, and there's a car coming, hold on. All right, dope, we're gonna catch a couple tags here. These markers are pretty much prepped. Don't forget on the on the Hobo marker to just kind of peel the little scabby part off the top. Usually just peel it off. You could even just rub it on your grip tape or whatever, but if you're wearing gloves, you could just peel it right off, no problem. All right, let's do a couple quick tags. Right, Buster today, because my friend Jamie is being a buster. Oh, and that was the Hobo marker, by the way. This is gonna be the marking chalk. We'll just write Buster again, just for fun. All right, that was a marking chalk. And then we're gonna use the Sakura marker. Do another tag. With the Sakura and the ArtPrimo streaker, it helps if you kind of rotate it as you write with it sometimes. That is something you can do if you want to get a finer line. I don't really do it often. Oh, all right, that was a Sakura, and this is the ArtPrimo streaker, my bad. Oh, that thing is butter. That is buttery, baby. Made with love. That is made with love right there. Smooth as... What I was about to say was not good for people under 18. So I will refrain from saying that. It is smooth though. All right, let's try some more. All right, let's do that again. Let me see, I'm gonna write Chop now. Buster Chop. It's kind of a dope name. Oh yeah, that was the Hobo marker, right? Yep, and this is the guitar marking, guitar marking chalk. There we go, marking chalk. Writing chop with the marking chalk. What did you say? I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Let's check out the Sakura. And the Sakura acts as expected. And the AP solid marker. All right, I think what I'm gonna do with these, since they're on a dumpster, is we'll let them ride for like, maybe like a week and a half. Make sure everything's like fully cured and dried. And then we'll do a buff test on it and we'll see how they handle. Honestly, I don't really care about buff tests because I've talked to the guys that buff, and it doesn't matter what you write. They can remove it. Just pay more. So we're gonna do some close-ups, and really talk about the finer characteristics that make each of these markers on this surface. All right, so right off the bat, the first one is going to be the ArtPrimo hobo marker, right? See that there, right, guys? Okay, so that's the hobo marker, right? It comes out a little bit rougher than the other two, but it covers pretty well. My experience with the hobos is they pretty much write on anything. I mean, you name it, this thing will write on it, and it's permanent. It takes a while to dry, usually about 24 to 48 hours, depending on the temperature and exposure to sunlight and whatever, to fully really cure. It'll still be wet for a while. And that's the same thing with like the Markals and stuff. It's just the nature of oil bars. But they're very permanent and they pretty much last forever. You know, if you see like those guys that do like train streaks and stuff, they're usually using these things. And this is like old-fashioned oil bar, you know, like, what is this? I forget what the stuff called, the pigment they use, and it lasts forever, basically. So this is a good choice for longevity. And cheapness, not the best choice for like the best experience, but it pretty much will write anywhere, at any time, on any surface. An excellent tool to have. The next one was the marking chalk, and it is called marking chalk, but it feels more like a grease pen of some sort, and we just got these in from Japan. I'm not really sure what I think of them yet. They write a little bit like the Markal, and it did handle the surface really wet. I don't know how it does on wet surfaces or oily surfaces or anything like this. What I would kind of write it up as is like a Japanese version of a lumber pencil, or lumber crayon, I mean. But it's a lot softer. If you try the American ones, they're just basically crayons. This one has a little bit of streaker to it, so it's kind of interesting. I gotta check the price and see what, you know, I don't know. We're gonna see how it handles the buff test, and we'll do some other stuff with it. But it's it's from Japan. Marker fetishists should probably buy that. All right, so let's scroll down here. Where are we going here? Oh yeah, there we go. The next one's gonna be the Sakura solid marker. You know, it's a classic streaker, handles pretty well, but kind of check it out next to the AP solid, right? I mean, they're both on a similar surface, but the AP solid definitely gives you a nice, thicker, more rich coverage than the Sakura does. And that's by design. You know, some people have different opinions about it, and I've talked to people about it. We developed this product to be the smoothest writing streaker you can buy, and damn it, you'll be hard pressed to find one that isn't. Find one that isn't. Yes, sir. Oops, sorry about that. Anyways, but the Sakura is great too, but these are made by us, so we are pretty proud of them. Either way, you can't go wrong. I mean, Sakura, AP solid, these are both great streakers, but they have different characteristics, so it's up to you. Anyways, that's it for this installment. Coming up next, we're going to be doing rough surfaces, or wood surfaces, raw wood surfaces, and we're going to see how they handle on that. So just bear with me 1 second. All right, dope. So we're back over for the next part of the video. If you remember this spot, this is where we tested out the, what are they called? The stainless markers, right? The old original formula, which was my favorite, a little streaky, but my more favorite formula than the new one, which is smoother. The color's not my style. But you know what? I actually got a lot of requests from people who thank me for making this video because they were actually looking for a bronze. So I actually helped some people out not realizing it. So yeah, thanks for the feedback, guys. I appreciate that. And you guys have been saying some good stuff in the video, so we'll be going through that pretty soon. I got to go back and check on all the replies. But anyways, let's try it out on this wood here and see how it goes. I guess we can see how it goes over this, right? We could do that. All right, first the hobo marker. I guess I'll just do another rest tag. And then the next one will be the guitar marking chalk. Already on the wood, I feel the guitar, is writing better than the hobo does. But I don't know how permanent it is. That's the thing. It's smoother than this, but I don't know how permanent it is. All right, coming up next is the Sakura solid marker. This isn't the best surface for these guys, but I like to torture test them on rough surfaces and see what we get, right? All right, that was Sakura, right? Okay, up next is the ArtPrimo solid. There's a huge split right here. Oh, and the butter, and the butter, and the butter just flows. Yes, it does. Oh, butter that popcorn, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot the tea. Can't have rest without the tea, baby. Gotta drop that tea in it. All right, that was fun, right? I had a little fun doing that. Couple things. Probably wouldn't want to use a streaker on something like this. You'll eat it up. But if you gotta get up, you gotta get up. So it's up to you. But it does kind of show how they handle on these surfaces. And as you can see, they all do pretty good. As expected, the ArtPrimo one is the brightest. I wonder if that's because we put more pigment in it. Possibly. Anyways, I'm pretty excited about this. Let's try a couple more tags out. All right, I just want to do a quick tag with our streaker because I just love these things, man. Let me do another rest tag. Yeah, this shit is nice. Oh, baby. I'm gonna do a Rusty. My dude Rusty. What's up, Rusty? All right, sick. Let's do one last try and one last surface. This is the backside of a piece of masonite. Pretty dark, so it should show up pretty good and give you a little idea how it writes on it, right? It's a good surface. I think we're gonna do another video with these in a couple days because I think it'd be good to see how they write on some other unusual surfaces. So maybe I'll take it down to like a construction site or an old junkyard or train yard or something. We'll do something environmental, you know, somewhere else besides the office, right? Make it interesting. But anyway, so let's try this bad boy out. This is a piece of masonite. Skater guys will know what I'm talking about. All right, first we're going to rock the hobo marker. Let's see, I'll do some sets tags. It looks like I was doing some sets tags earlier. So let's do that. Sounds pretty good. This is the hobo. Don't forget, that's the hobo. All right, this is the marking chalk. All right, next is the Sakura solid marker. And coming up last but not least is the ArtPrimo solid paint marker. God, that thing is fun to write with. It's so greasy. All right, dope. Yeah, so I think this will be it for this part of the video. I hope you don't mind cutting it short, guys. We got some more stuff coming up, train videos coming up, yes. We're gonna go through some of your comments, maybe check out sticker trade, and then I'm gonna bring Roller Girl over to show her how to paint an actual piece. Do some real art. But yeah, so, you know, like I said before, this is the ArtPrimo Hobo. This is the guitar marking chalk. This is the Sakura solid marker, and this is the ArtPrimo solid paint marker. How do they look? You decide for yourself. But they're all great products. And, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's let this sit for 24 hours and we'll try to rub it off. We'll see how long it takes to dry, basically. Yo, I just wanna say thanks for shopping with us, guys. We really appreciate that. It's because of you that we can provide you with all these great products and put food on everyone's table. So thanks for giving us thanks for checking out our YouTube page and give us a call. It's 206-365-4083. Again, it's 206-365-4083. That's artprimo.com. Your #1 choice for all things graffiti.